Hey everybody, Jay Salen here. Welcome back to Jay Salen Guitar. Cheap guitars just keep getting cheaper. Stick around. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So I follow a Facebook group called Budget Guitars or Ultimate Budget Guitars or something like that. I'll post a link in the description. And this group kind of looks out for good deals on cheap guitars, and they always watch for Amazon deals and the stupid deal of the day from, I think it's Musician's Friend, and then Sweetwater has some deals every once in a while, but they kind of scour the internet for all these good deals. And so they posted a link to this Amazon deal that was for another one of the GearIT or GearIT guitar, and this time it was for a Telecaster semi-hollow body guitar, and it was less than $90. It was $88.90, and if you're a Prime member, you got the $8.89 off of it, and so the total was $80 with free shipping. And then there was a coupon also, some kind of promotion, I don't know, but anyway, the total price on this guitar that I paid was $75.56, and then with tax it was right just about at $80.09. So this guitar was $80. So the first GearIT guitar that I reviewed, I thought was a pretty decent guitar for the price. That was just under $100, I think, and so we're going to check this one out and see how it sounds, so let's get to it. Okay, here it is. GearIT, I don't know how they say it. Wedge-shaped box, screams guitar, even has a guitar on the front, so if you have porch pirates in your neighborhood, make sure somebody signs for this when they deliver it. Okay, so it seems to be packaged really well. Lots of foam to protect it. You got a goodie bag, picks, cable, strings, a clip-on guitar tuner, which is pretty cool, strap. The cable actually looks pretty decent. So foam, comes with a gig bag, lots of foam to protect things. That's good that they're starting to put that in there to protect the tip of the headstock and the end strap button. Gig bag is just your average thin gig bag, good enough for taking your guitar to lessons or even a gig. Why not? Just don't throw it around too hard because it's not real padded. All right, so I don't review a lot of tellies. I don't know why. I really like them, but so there you go. There's foam on the three-way switch. So there you go. That's let's move over a little bit so we can see that shiny, glossy neck. All right, let's talk about this. Let's check out the specs real quick. Okay, so this is interesting. It has a P90 in the neck position. It has a humbucker in the bridge, and the humbucker is a split coil. So if you pull this tone knob up and down, that's your split coil to turn that into a single coil. So yeah, this is kind of interesting. Okay, so it says that the body material is swamp ash. Right away, I can see from the F-hole here, the F-hole is not bound, which is probably a cost-saving measure, but you can see that that is plywood. So the top is plywood. It's actually pretty thick plywood too, which is interesting. The back, so this is probably routed out. So the sides and the back and everything are probably a solid piece, and then it's just routed out, and then this thin laminate top is put on top of it. It's pretty. It's got some nice grain here, some nice grain. The paint job on it is really nice. It's pretty shiny, pretty well done. Bound on the top, so that's nice. And then it's got a stained maple neck and finished. It's actual glossy finish, and the fretboard is glossy too. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't know. I find the fretboard being gloss. I like the fretboard to be bare, you know, not finished, but whatever. Plastic nut, bent steel saddles. So that's kind of interesting. So hardtail bent steel saddles. It's not string through the body. It's the top load strings. It's got the top hat style switch on it. The knurled buttons. Those are kind of nice. Got sort of the retro tuners, the butterbean tuners, or whatever you call them. I like those. They're kind of cool. Couple string trees. The neck or the headstock on it, I think looks kind of silly. I'm not a big fan of that shape, but there, whatever. It says in the description that these are stainless frets. They're the ball end frets, so there's no sharp edges whatsoever on them. They look to be pretty tall, not super tall. The nut looks like it's cut pretty good. The action on it is pretty nice. Let's see what else. I think that's it. The metal thing with the gasket around it, which drives me nuts for some reason. Fit and finish on it is great. They're made on a CNC machine, so what could go wrong, right? 3-ply pickguard. So yeah, let's plug it in and see how it sounds. Might as well try out the included tuner. Can never have too many of these things laying around. Some of them work really good, some of them don't. They don't pick up the tone very well, and they don't, you know, there's like a delay on them. See how this one works. Whoa. So interesting thing right off the bat is this E string. There's something going on there. It sounds dead. That's weird. Whoa, it's getting worse. Yeah, there's something going on with that E. There's a super bad buzz there, or something in the, probably in the nut. Wow, okay. All right, so we got it tuned up. Check on the intonation. G is off. D is off. Oh, the A is way off. E is off too. So yeah, okay, so we got it tuned up. I tuned it up. I checked the intonation on it. The intonation is off on the A and the E. So it's not intonated. So we'll adjust that after we run through just the sound a little bit. So that's the humbucker. Humbucker's pretty hot. That sounds good. Split coil. That's a little thin. But not too bad, I guess. Then this is the middle position. That's pretty weak. Okay, so that's the P90 all by itself. I think that sounds pretty good. But it feels good for 80 bucks. Like I said, I mean, it's a decent beginner's guitar. It certainly looks pretty. It'd probably be a good foundation for modding. You know, I'm kind of surprised that they didn't put binding in the F hole, and the fact that it's the laminate, you know, plywood top. But anyway, yeah, I mean, as far as guitars go, it's okay. I wouldn't say it's the best guitar I've ever reviewed. But other than that, the switches all feel good. The knobs, these knobs are nice. I like the split coil. I'm not sure if I would use it that much, because on a guitar like this, I would probably prefer to use the humbucker. But yeah, I mean, for a beginner, inexpensive guitar, somebody that just wants to collect a bunch of different types of guitars, or you want to buy a guitar to mod. I mean, you can't buy a body and a neck just by themselves for 80 bucks. So to be able to buy that and then have the knobs and the pick guard and all that other stuff, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. So, but the price of these, it was weird. I don't know what's going on Amazon. So they listed, you know, the group that I belong to on Facebook posted this. It was available for, I think it was the $88 with all the coupons and everything. And then, like, literally within hours later, the price dropped. I think it was around 70 bucks total with after the, you know, so it was like, or 68 or something. I don't know. It was just ridiculously cheap. So now they're back up and the price is $95. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know why all of a sudden it's like market price, you know. We'll just price them however we want to see how they sell, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's just the Wild West of cheap guitars right now. So anyway, a ash body. If it had a better top on it, this would be quite a nice guitar. But anyway, there you go. Yeah, this is the GearIT Telecaster style guitar. Check it out on Amazon. I'll post a link in the description. So yeah, another guitar review from J. Salen Guitars. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.